Salutations, fair fellow, and welcome back to the Tomb of Salonmark. And Santa's just been helped up, and Matt had to take a potty break during the theater performance.
Yeah, in trying to take a taste test of Santa's milk, he didn't realize it was actually spoiled.
World, my friend. The challenge of the Sphinx is open to all, regardless of age, prowess,
Guys,
or
get
physical
over that fucking
deformity.
face.
I know, right?
As if that's
Well, you better get used to
fantasy.
it. Looks oddly out of place up there.
That is no ordinary canonat.
And again, if you look deep inside his jaw, deep inside his mouth, it looks like it wasn't fully rendered.
Far be it from me to divulge the secrets
Wait,
of
some
the
models
devil's
do that.
Wait.
But
He was saying that can of nuts is
that
from the
this
Devil's
can
Toy Box.
does not actually
Excuse me?
contain nuts.
And those elves are
can of
looking
nuts
at
is
it.
technically a toy of power. Know anything
Yep,
about
looks
this?
like it's a
Really?
toy power.
Guys?
Remember, we
More
used it
people.
back in
The
the
bane
first
of my
intro to this
existence.
thing, and it allowed us to
One day
compress
was
down for no
following me.
reason.
Hmm.
So,
Spill the secret, buddy. How do we make it
I think you
through this
mean
challenge
spill
with
the beans,
Sphinx?
Sam.
I can talk you through the sequence of
Oh,
steps.
no, thanks.
But
They
you
make me
must
gassy.
pass through the mouth of the Sphinx by your own power.
fair
To
enough.
begin, simply step on to the beseeching mat.
The tongue.
Beseeching mad?
Your tongue.
Okay.
Gross.
In other words, you don't have a clue how this thing works.
I bet you don't.
Of course I know how it works. I built it. But despite all my arcane knowledge, only one, granted the gift, has the power to
And
pass
the
through.
gift is, of course, what Max has, this weird psychic powers or whatever.
Yep.
Why go to all the trouble of rigging
You
up the
know,
challenge of the Sphinx?
I know it'll never
If you're the
happen,
big expert,
but I would
why
love
don't you
somewhere
just
down
go
the
through
road
the
if there
mouth
was
yourself?
ever like a brand new
Knowledge
Sam
alone
Max
is not
point and click
sufficient
adventure
to
game,
overcome the
and they
Sphinx's
just
defenses. The
they just
seeker must
fashioned
be
it up almost
special.
exactly like LA Noir,
Yeah.
complete with a
That'd
truthed
be
out
interesting.
life
Roger
system.
with the ugly kids.
That would kind of be interesting.
That'd be hilarious.
Except Lie or Dal would probably just be replaced with Maim and or Kill.
Sure, yeah.
To direct him to the tomb of someone
No, it'd be like truthed out Max.
What's toy money? Talent. That is what I am searching for.
So he's looking for talent to see if they can all investigate this
Little
ancient
does he know
Egyptian
that that doesn't
challenge.
exist.
Actually, another thing about it, no, it would be more so truth Max lie. There we go.
Huh, okay. Yeah,
Because the Max will just beat him up,
Max-
just beat him up for the answers.
I love the idea of like,
Find out.
how to do
You
this.
first.
Okay, let's not use the flesh eating thing. I don't know why, but I like the idea of it being like, should I trust him, doubt him, or Max?
What in God's name you doing with that can of nuts? Oh boy.
Whoa. And we've unlocked the toy power.
You?
We're okay, so it looks like we're the nuts.
But those guys have realized that is a cool toy.
Uh-oh.
And so,
Oh,
Well, that was a disconcerting
in that
twist on an old
distraction,
joke.
Power came from me, Samus. My body's all tingly. I've never felt anything like it.
You may notice a lot of bodily changes over the next few years, little
no,
buddy.
Sam.
It's all part of
No, Salmon.
hey! Back here, little gremlin.
They did a heist. Oh, hey, Mole Woman.
Now, where did they run off to?
And they replaced it with an old regular cannon. Gosh dang it, those conniving...
Those nutcases.
Step right up and
Ha.
take the challenge of
I
the
don't know
Sphinx.
why, but I would
First
love
one
if
through the gate
anyone ever
wins
found a
a
glitch where
fabulous
whenever you
Egyptian
run into
tour.
Max and Sam tosses him up in the air, it'd be an
Oh,
instance where he Sure. just doesn't I come hate back to break down.
Oh.
it to you, but one of Congo's height challenge minions
Max?
just made off with your can of nuts.
Ridiculous.
I'm
It's
up
right
here.
That can's a fake.
Suck.
It doesn't do the magic thing.
You
Where
look
is
like
up
an
here?
from here, Sam.
there. If that is
Where's
not
the
magic,
Cena
what
brittle?
is?
I mean, that is true. That is a pretty cool, amazing trick, having the can of worms
Thanks,
jump
your
out. And...
impresario ship.
Give the challenge of the
So,
Sphinx a try, boys.
It's
What have you
clear
got to
that in
lose?
order to do this thing, we need to use that toy of power, but they stole the toy power, which means... also, we...
The Sphinx has awakened.
Oh, huh?
You are indeed a
Sphinx.
seeker of substance.
That's what they call
We
it.
like to say he's pleasantly plump.
Place your offering in the divine
The
nostrils.
offering, which we have Santa's cookies, so we'll use those.
Okay.
Will you ever run out of those cookies?
Nope. We got a
May the
bunch.
divine odor of chocolate chips prove pleasing to thy nasal cavities. They
So
are
that's
pleasing.
easy. Then the hieroglyphs glow,
Very good. You have passed the first threshold.
but
Now, recite the words of the inscription.
we have no idea how to read those words.
Uh-oh.
Embarrassing gambit, unsuccessful ploy, vain attempt.
Open up.
Desperate bluff.
I take the leash off my little buddy.
Desperate bluff. I don't think the Sphinx is
You don't wanna tangle
intimidated
with
by
my
that.
little buddy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
boy.
don't think it's intimidated by Max.
Gross.
Oh, boy.
He,
So in
Yeah.
order to succeed in this challenge, we need to learn how to read those hieroglyphics. That, and also, those are the same
I like the
hieroglyphs
birdie.
that were in that one showdown video that this whole thing started with, where we got shot up by Santa because we didn't know how to escape.
Uh-huh.
So we need to know how to read those hieroglyphs.
Ooh,
First,
funny
let's
papers.
look up the Sunday
They're
tabloids.
all in hieroglyphics.
Alright.
Well, we can't read it because it's all in Egypt.
The mermaid
Oh.
and the cockroach.
Fun
Tourists
fact:
from their tours
Egyptians
like
do
great
not
sewers of Europe.
still work in hieroglyphs. That's all
No,
just
they do
ancient.
not. They're
They have their
they're
own language.
they're like Arabic, right?
Shouldn't we be on
Oh,
our
see, I
way
didn't
to
know. Do they
sunny
use
Egypt by
Sanskrit or
now?
Arabic now?
I'm feeling
I'll look it up.
prematurely
Give me a
homesick.
second.
Okay, I'm curious what like they work in.
Egyptian.
But yes,
Plot
no,
twist,
they
they
do
actually
not.
write in English now.
Maybe, who
Where are we
knows?
going, Samet?
Little Arctic Circle.
Oh yeah, that's right. We also have to go to Little Arctic Circle to find those elves that most likely took our toy. A junk at the frozen north on the lower west side of New York.
Ooh.
It's the elf ghetto.
Of course it is.
Filthy elves! You pollute the sacred relics of the mole people.
Oh, lay off! Go on, burrow back where you came from.
Yeah, go chew on an earthworm, you friggin' undergrounder.
And if any of you have, and if anyone has ever,
Ooh, I'm quaking.
and if
in
anyone's
little
ever seen
elfin
Newsies,
booties.
it's kind of
Why
like
can't we
that.
all get along, Samet?
Because most of us are.
It's kind of sad how much the
Wait,
Sailor
what?
Max series actually relates to real life culture.
I don't know. I don't know what the censor bit was, unless either. Oh look, this is where old Straight and Narrow used to be.
Hey,
Hey!
But also, my only guess hype could be that maybe things are still screwed up after that whole time we swapped all of the censor list back in hell.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That's my guess.
Anyway,
That would be glorious and ended in detail.
In hell was like these, you'll find the huddled masses huddling and massing.
yes. Anyway, the language that they currently write with now is Coptic.
Maybe we came at a
Coptic,
bad
okay.
time.
Yeah.
What a cop
Okay.
out.
Funny.
So it looks like she's cursing that elf that
Excuse
she
me,
didn't
sir,
like.
or madam. I can see you're busy muttering to yourself, but
Why you break my concentration on curse? You in cahoots with disgusting elves, no?
No.
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 Wait! Nicht diese Dusche Fizzle einzerfällt. It
Eh.
is you, not boy.
What?
That boy.
Samet, she just called me nut boy.
Well,
What
she's
a
half right.
Great power of a body to squish himself down to kind of nut, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's me, nut boy.
Nut boy. Oh.
I still don't know if I should strangle her or not, Sam.
Rotten, stinky,
Play along.
sick elves.
So she hates elves.
So long I am
Because they were
searching
kind
after
of,
sacred
rude to her.
being
Racist.
disrespectful.
stolen.
They're being disrespectful to the can of nuts, which are the freaking.
To
Remember,
find
all the
it
moles
different,
apparently
to
have
see
this
the
cult that
making
worship
of
the
glorious
Devil's Toy
magic
Box.
nut
Oh,
boy
right.
squished down with fat doggy friend.
huh?
Huh?
And then to lose it.
I'm sorry,
to
did you say
blood.
something?
Little sacrilegious.
I think she
mad
said that you
elves.
are all that.
Oh, for the strength of 10 moles to crush them to paste.
I don't think that's how that works.
We like
You like
paste.
paste?
Crushing
I
elves to
knew it.
paste.
I knew
Sounds
it.
fun.
And invigorate.
Basically, we're.
Hey,
basically,
Sam,
we're
what does
gonna-
elf paste taste? What does elf paste taste like anyway?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know,
we
but-
want to know.
I don't know, but I'm almost positive it has something to do with fruitcake.
Sure.
The first part, anyway.
And perhaps there is
When you stop and think,
something
when you put it like
more
that, it
for
sounds like
you.
making fruitcake is a true crime. Because nobody eats this stuff.
Oh, we need to know how to read this
You're in need of
hieroglyph.
a hearty chuckle. Can you read us something
Because this
from the
hieroglyph
hieroglyphic funny pages?
should. Because.
Let me see.
Let's see, tell us a
Oh,
joke.
This is a good one. Mole mates creating much merriment up and down the Nile.
Right?
In first pan, husband mole say to wife, "You very angry with me, no?" You can see it's true because wife mole have scorpions crawling from the eyes.
Oh, okay.
In second pan, husband say, "It's because you caught me." Oh, how you say making the monkey dance with a beautiful temple mole maiden who have the sensuous quivering.
I don't get it.
And in the
I
third
think it's
pan,
best if you don't get it,
husband
Max. This is not the kind of stuff for
from
you.
great astonishment when the wife saying to him, "No,
Oh, this is
it's
the
because
the 18
you
this is
cut
the 18 plus
cucumber
Egyptian
and
tabloids.
So
I'm
that's
not
the big punch.
surprised.
basically that's the big... Oh, hang on.
Oh, you get it? Because, who cuts a cucumber lengthwise? It's crazy, no? I mean, can you imagine what kind of crazy nut would... Americans have no sense of humor.
Basically the joke was talking about how, like, are you mad at me because I slept with that beautiful priestess? No, it's because you're cutting that cucumber lengthwise. What are you doing?
Well, as I recall,
Who eats cucumbers anyway?
Snake, then 2 squirrels
I do, but
and
you
a
don't
bird.
cut them lengthwise. Anyway,
A snake.
What is a foot snake
I
and two
prefer
squirrels and a bird?
zucchinis anyway.
How would you say that in ancient
What does that
Egyptian?
mean?
What snake squeakle squeakle bird?
Oh, okay, that
Hey,
works.
hieroglyphics are easy. I didn't realize this was going to be one of those educational movies.
Hey, foot snake,
watching.
squeakle, squeakle, bird. That's how you say it. That's the inscription of a foot, a snake, of a foot, a
something
snake,
about the
2
tomb of
squiggles, and a
Samuel.
bird. It is just foot, snake,
how
squeakle, squeakle,
amazing.
bird.
The happy pitter-patter of little scarabs, the smiling faces
And yes,
of
I see that. He'll join us in the
sarcophagi.
next part, most
Guarding
likely.
the tomb has been our family business for
Oh,
many
Matt should be back
generations.
soonish. But meanwhile,
Another cock strip?
Why did you leave the old country?
I don't want to do another contract. I got what I
Business
needed
is
for that
not
joke.
what it used to be.
Okay.
Nowadays,
So basically, we're
your
trying to be nice to her
business
because, yeah,
doesn't
she's
pay.
first of all, yeah, she just outright gave us
Here.
the big
Make it big in
inscription that
America,
we
I
need to
send for
learn,
them.
but we still can't pass through this funks without getting those can of nuts back.
Keep on cursing.
Okie dokie.
All right,
Hokey
we'll keep doing-
dokey.
What's this?
Do not touch. Its visual component of powerful curse I am
You're
throwing
gonna turn
on
someone into a
elf out
bat?
the window. He think he can make on me smart guy wise crack. Ha! We see how smart he feel after he become a vampire.
Vampire.
Fire?
No, with the sucking
Oh,
blood.
she wants to
and
turn him
the
in. She
sleeping
wants to
in
turn an elf
coffins.
into a vampire.
Oh, a vampire.
A vampire.
Right, what did you think I said?
We should leave. I don't think I
Yeah.
want to be here
Leave her to
anymore.
her, leave her to her hexings.
Oh, wait, can I use this hand? No.
Ah!
I'm actually just okay with it now. Okay, I want to use the door. Thank you. One
You
day I
can't
would love for
handle
one of
the
these.
door.
One of these days I would love for an animation to be of us opening the door and then as Max walks, the door shuts and slams in his face.
Hey, Slushy! What's the matter? Yous get off at the wrong stop or something? Swells like yous generally steer clear of Little Arctic Circle.
You need
I
help with your
expected them
friend
to
there?
sound like kids, ironically.
We're here to gape at the
They're
depressing
elves.
squalor
They can
of
be
your
whatever age
miserable
they
ghetto
want.
and congratulate ourselves on our
Yeah.
comparative good breeding. Oh,
But they'll still
knock
look like
yourselves
ugly
out.
little gremlins who need good dental.
What in God's name you doing?
Yeah,
with
we need that can of
nuts?
nuts back, please.
Lincoln, what does it look like? Special job for Mr. K himself. We's in the toy and novelty racket, see? We swiped, that is, we managed to acquire this nifty little gizmo here. Sports a couple of interesting features. We cracked the code and Boss Kringle makes a fortune selling it over the holidays.
So
which means
basically,
big bonuses for the likes
wow,
of us.
that definitely paints a different
You'll
line on
never manage to
Santa Claus.
reverse engineer that can.
And it's a whole racket. He's
It
got to
only works
get
in
on the edge of
presence
that. He's
of
got
matches
to
and
like stay on the
alcohol.
cutting edge of
Right.
that toy
I hate
industry.
to say it, but you guys
TV still
auras
does that
are
today.
just plain affable.
Of course.
Ah, Guan, you chumps got no more claim on this.
You know, that would
can than
explain
we
why
do.
my Super
Only
Mario
we got
64
it, and
cart
we're
was
keeping
missing
it,
all those
see?
years
We'll
back.
see about that, you bonsai bandits.
No, Maximus, I think we should go.
Huh?
They're only going to kill themselves trying to figure it out. Meanwhile, we've got the toy idea that's going to set the industry on its ear.
Oh, why,
Paper
Sam?
suckers.
Wait a minute.
Why, Sam?
The boss will pay big if we bring him a great new concept. And it's true, we ain't getting nowhere with this can of nuts. Tell you what,
Why'd you steal
Howie,
it?
We might be willing to
They
work
need
out
it. They're
a trade.
desperate.
Give us your toy idea.
So,
if it's really a winner,
here's
like
the
you
issue.
say, we'll let you
This
have
is
the
another one of
thing.
those, like,
No fuss.
I guess you could consider this whole episode to be about time travel,
Adventure
sort
game.
of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, adventure
It's an
games.
inflatable dart.
An inflatable dartboard.
Tried that last year. It was a bust.
Fair enough.
It's a
Slinko.
coiled up spring you push downstairs.
Yeah.
Hey, I like pushing things downstairs.
We bet.
Dumb idea.
Oh,
Off.
take off.
Aw, what you got against
My little
that?
pony keg.
Kegs
Gradable hoses.
for kids.
Hmm. Kids love beer.
It was
but
in
Mr.
that back
K
in the
don't.
frickin' early 1900s. Oh, fine.
Sausage
Frickin'
stuff.
It's
Kris
a board
Kringle.
game.
Oh.
A top hat, an iron, and a little dog go around building hotels, and you're all trying to make each other go bankrupt.
Monopoly.
Interesting idea, but I don't think it'll fly. The kids ain't into capitalism nowadays.
Yeah, give it another 40 years.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Point and
Adventure
click
game.
adventure games.
Ba-da-ba.
You gotta be kidding.
Okay, there's the music. I was like, oh.
That was
Sorry,
funny.
Samus.
Sausage stuffer.
Just
Way to dispose of leftover
Max
lunches,
just
household
nail
furniture,
dropped
and
you.
scabs.
Ah, please, you're making me heave here.
Okay, yeah. So if you want to consider this whole episode to be about time travel, in a sense, because we're jumping between all these film reels, like all in a different chronological order. This is one of those instances where we have to use that time travel to like learn what the toy idea they ended up giving them was.
Kick the can. Good one, Slushy. Shut up.
Those round-headed rats! They can't do this to me! I mean him! That can of nuts belongs to Maximus by right of psychic possession!
True.
I know. But unless our great-grandpas can dig up a great toy idea, I'm afraid they're
I'm
out of
still
luck.
curious on how far the lineage goes with these two being partners in crime.
I don't know. Wasn't there like a cartoon episode that talked about them being in the Stone Age?
Jabbering heathens can
I don't know.
make decent Americans.
Ah, okay.
Buy
I
a
could have sworn that was in the
paper
Change
TV
for a
show
dime?
somewhere.
What do I look like, Rockefeller?
Maybe if you look hard enough.
Ah. Well. Elf newsy. There you go. There's a newsy. I was like,
Lost
oh,
baby.
Lost.
Got
I
the
saw
show,
another
Salmon.
one.
They've got posters up everywhere!
It's not the show. Max. Anyway. So yeah, this is another time travel thing where we need to figure out what toy idea they ended up giving these frickin' brats.
Who can penetrate the gate of the Sphinx?
Not us.
Hey, didn't he steal this shtick from Miss Lizzie and her boisterous barmaids?
I don't think so. This act doesn't have a chimp.
Ah, fair enough.
If at first you place your offer.
Well, let's at least try the inscription and learn what we gotta do next.
Alright.
Okay.
Just to show, I already know what we're missing, but I might as well just show
May
it
the
off so you
divine
understand what's
odor of
going on
chocolate
here.
chips prove pleasing
We
to
have
my
our
nasal
offering.
cavities.
Okay.
It likes it. We now know how to read a foot, a
Very
snake, two
good.
squiggles,
You
and a
have
bird,
passed the first threshold.
which is easier than you'd
Now,
expect.
recite the words of the inscription.
It is...
Foot, snake, squeagle, squeagle, bird.
Yay. Hieroglyphs is fun.
Your butt bastardization of the Egyptian language
Well
amuses
done, my
me.
friends.
Come
Now,
inside.
there's only one barrier.
But
between
there's a gate with a
yourselves and ultimate
really
victory.
small little nook at the bottom.
You chattering little ice monkey! If those two chuckleheads beat us to the prize!
Don't worry about it, boss. Oh, so they got lucky on the password. Luck ain't gonna get them through that gate.
Yeah.
Which they're right. It's too big, and the little
Ain't
like,
budging.
and the little like cranny is like only like a foot tall.
Ow! Ow!
So we need to get small enough to get underneath that nook, which means we need the can of nuts, and we're screwed.
Seriously though, what the heck are they spewing?
I don't think we want to
know.
know.
Is it more
I think
mole
it's-
sweat?
I think it's musk.
Musk.
Oh, what makes you say that, Max?
Call it
Skip
instinct.
ahead to the good part.
You mean intuition?
Yeah. So let's at least we can use that inscription we learned to replay this scene and know how to get out of here now.
Okay.
Quick, Samus, read the inscription!
I know it now.
Don't you remember your hieroglyphics?
It's foot, snake, squeakle, squeakle, bird.
Foot,
Now we
snake,
do.
Squeagle, squeagle, bird.
I don't know how he forgot it, but we're out of here.
That's the way it is with foreign languages, little buddy. It's easy to get out of practice, but once you...
Oh, we're getting shot at.
Yeah, no more of this morals
Bullets
crap.
and foiled again! They're getting away!
The
But
journey
there you go.
home.
The journey home.
Of course, it involved a fucking train sequence.
Well, little buddy,
course.
here we
Well,
are,
yeah.
fresh from
What
a
silent
successful
film
two-rating
or
expedition
sometime in that
aboard
era
Logan.
wouldn't have
Back
a
on board
train
the
sequence?
Express
We need to have a
bound
classic
New York
adventure,
City.
which means we have to
Tell me,
have...
Samus, how did we manage to undo that security spell and swipe the Devil's Toy Box from the family of guardian moles?
Beats the hell out of me.
Dang
Even
it.
Remember, the important thing is the toy box is safe and sound.
Because what
right here
kind of
and
adventure
now.
would it be without
Holy Hercule,
Logic.
roll in a blood-soaked
A
bathtub with a fresh
train
set of
robbery?
downriggers and a mud
Yes.
Oh,
with
no.
They
Oh,
stole a
God
toy
damn it.
box.
It must have happened while we were stacking
So
up
it's
our
time
ketchup
for
packets in the
good
snack car.
old-fashioned train
Which
robbery
means
in the
the
sense of
culprit is
someone is on this train.
Train.
Well, it's not. Okay, I guess that statement by itself means nothing.
Yeah.
Yes, someone is on this train. Someone who stole the boxes on this train.
Yeah, it's on this train.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's put on our trademark detective gear and hey, wait a
Who's
second.
that
Who's
fancy
that?
schmancy
I
fellow?
recognize that. I recognize that hairstyle.
I do
I don't
too,
think
for
it's-
some reason.
No, it's not who either of you think it is.
Christmas Eve!
Sounds like Kringle.
What do you want? I'm busy in here.
Oh, just happened to be on the same train as him.
Room service.
For the love of Blitzen, it's about damn time. Yeah, hold on a minute.
Let's take the glass. Run. Hurry.
Well, it's a good thing Kringle's an old man. So he took a sweet ass child.
What the?
Wait.
What?
Oh, wait, what the?
What?
How did that work?
And why?
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't think the game was expecting me to do that.
No.
Let's just pass on by and forget that little paradox ever happened.
That was
Did I-
weird.
Did I work time and space again?
I think so.
You.
Oh.
Jurgen?
European jerk who got Maximus and me stuck on the wall back in the tomb of Samun Mac.
Please, this is ancient
Oh.
history. Let go.
It's Jurgen before he became a vampire.
So,
Oh.
okay. I take it this is going to explain how he became a vampire.
I guess so.
You mean a vampire?
A vampire. Yeah,
A
but yeah. Jurgen
vampire.
was someone. Yeah, Jurgen's
There's no
from
W's
season
in
2.
that word, lady.
But yeah, Jordy, you'll learn about Jurgen in season 2 when you get to that.
Alrighty.
Nobody home.
Wow, actually, he seems
Garlic,
pretty
crosses,
against
and wolf's
vampires,
bane.
actually.
What do you make of that, buddy?
Ironic.
Pesto?
Methinks somebody's trying to ward off vampires.
Don't say me thinks, Samus.
Fine.
Oh, come
on.
on.
It's everyone's
stuff.
favorite old-time saying.
Looks
I was gonna say, what do you
exactly
got against
like
me thinks?
I thought we were on the cutting edge of steamer trunk chic.
It does sound kind of
appear to be
about as
locked.
pretentious to say as mayhaps.
Yes, it does. How kind of you to drop in on my humble home away from home, yeah?
I'll be right back.
And
Boom.
Ow!
oof. Oh, he's strong
So
for a
sorry you could not
freaking.
stay for the aperitifs.
Man, he's strong for a twig.
What's the
You'll
parrot
excuse
kids?
me.
But he's gonna head off back to checking on the moles or whatever. But and those moles we'll learn about elsewhere. But yeah, basically, if we try to interact with that trunk, he's gonna throw us out.
Nobody home.
So let's see what else we can do before he. Whoop. Let's see
Of
what we
course.
can find before he kicks us out.
Quick, let's take the glass away from Santa Claus
Our
again.
department didn't come with a weird occult shrine
See
in
if
the
he catches us
closet.
here.
This must be the deluxe suite.
Oh, thank you.
Can I get that idol?
That cephalopod has a familiar face.
Cthulhu.
It's the guy from the tomb. Looks like he's lost weight.
Well, can I take Cthulhu? Ah, looks like I can't take Cthulhu.
No
Okay.
love for Cthulhu. Nope, no love for Cthulhu tonight.
Rats. So, yeah, things are about to get a little more complicated, but I assure you we will learn more about this whole story at some point. Join us for once more into the grand story of the Tomb of Samun Mak. Bye.
Till next time, guys.
Aw, man, I came back too late.
He's okay.